Go.
Hey everybody! Welcome to the Chuck and Lisa show. Wow, I'm so close to the camera, it's ridiculous. Woo! Welcome to the show. We're glad. I don't know. My ears are going. Welcome to the show. I'll try to talk normal. You're welcome. My beautiful wife is sitting across from me, smiling away.
Nobody knows about it though, because I dropped my mouse and I can't show her.
There she lost his mouse.
Jersey's losing his mind.
We were having minor technical issues to start the show, but I think it's normal there. We're the low budget show. We don't have a whole lot of money to spend for the big buck stuff. Ain't that the truth?
That is the truth.
That is the truth. But we do the best that we can.
There's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Yay, there's Elisa. We like Elisa. She's prettier than me.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say something, Lisa.
Something, Lisa.
Other than that, how are you doing?
Here.
Yeah. How was your day at work?
That's alright. There were a lot of speakers.
That's an average day in the world anymore. And the other voice that you hear in the background is Dersh. He's lost his mouse, he's lost his video, and he's lost half his mind today.
Oh, bother.
Annie Yours back. There's a positive. Daniel's here. Welcome, Daniel. Good to see you guys. So we're going to have some fun, talk about silly subjects that have absolutely nothing to do with politics. Dersh and I will do that in depth on the next show. That'll be the right side of politics.
Maybe.
And at some point, hopefully, he will post a link to it.
Maybe we'll be doing it, Chuck.
You'll get it right. You've got time to reboot after the show.
Maybe.
I think he's getting stressed out. What do you think?
Maybe.
Oh, God. Let's see. Since we've seen you last, we have been some busy people. First,
It's been a minute.
First, we picked up my kid at the airport, who I hadn't seen for 4 years.
What, did she fall down?
England. Then in England.
You said you picked her up. I was just wondering if she fell down.
At the airport.
That was fun because it was, 2 days before Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Monday before Thanksgiving?
2.
I think it was the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So anyway, that was
fun.
It was pretty busy. The airport was.
I bet.
So then we went up to the mountains where a whole weekend was planned from the day before Thanksgiving on. There was dinner for 36 was Thanksgiving.
Nice.
That was amazing.
And cook it down.
Of course not. It was a lot of food. It was separated between 3 or 4 refrigerators.
Yeah. We had the turkey and soup.
Yeah. Ironically, we didn't end up with any of the
I
leftovers
know.
of that.
So yeah, when they cleaned it up, they took it all away.
Yeah.
We just had the biggest house, so it was at our house.
Yeah, we had a big house.
That reminds me of our wedding. I have to tell you that story, but someday.
Take
All
all your food.
right. And then 2 days on Saturday, Lisa's daughter got married to John Mike.
Not,
Oh, I know,
He's
but
older than-
anybody compared to me is a
he's
kid.
older
I mean,
than my oldest kid.
Yeah. So that was really cool. Then, let's see, the day after that or 2 days after
We
that?
went on Sunday.
You
I
went-
didn't go home that day.
Yeah,
Next
right.
day.
And then just the other day was my birthday, so we all went out to dinner for that. So there was 7 people for that. So I'm exhausted, frankly. I'm waving the white flag. I'm doing it. Oh, and then we went to.
Brian home.
We took Brian back to the airport,
We went to the
and
the
then
museum.
we went to the. Oh right, we went to the museum with Brian,
Greensboro
before that,
Science Museum,
which
and
was really
aquarium,
cool, and a farm,
like
a zoo. It was really amazing. It was all a combination of things.
And a carousel that I didn't
Right.
get to go on.
Right. And then we went to my birthday. That was my first. I can't remember.
No, we didn't. No,
Which-
birthday, then
Then zoo.
zoo,
All right. Then airport. And then I fell down.
and then what?
I was
Then we
exhausted.
did thing on Saturday,
Right.
and Friday, and then I had to
And
work.
then on
And then
Sunday,
on Sunday we went to the movies.
we saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail at the movie theater, and it's the first time it's been in the movie since 1975.
It was no, you said that last time. It was 17.
1975
40,
on
what's 48?
Wikipedia.
What's 14 and a half? Is that right?
I think it would be 73. Yeah, that's 75.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. So it was really, really weird. I mean, and the coolest thing is we were sitting in recliners.
That's all.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's my way to see a movie.
Amen to that. Amen to that, Chuck. We have one of those here, and not only that, but they like have in theater bar service.
Yeah.
They have one of those in.
Oh, really?
They
They don't have that here.
Hill. No, they have it in Chapel Hill.
Oh man, so it was been a busy
So
two.
I've had to do normal
Busy
person
2 weeks.
things.
Well, that's hard. My body's broken. It's hard for me to stand up.
So I've had to do normal person.
Yeah, with a broken body, which made it 60 million times harder than when I was a normal person. Walking. Walking is no longer easy, which is a drag and a half. All right, so Gersh, what have you been doing?
Trying to fix my camera, and
No, the last 2 weeks, dude. And being Eeyore.
my camera died. I think, Chuck. That's pissing me off
I
because it was
think it's
expensive.
been dying, man.
Well, it can't. I can't get power to it right now at all. So
Yeah.
that's not helping.
Ominous,
Not really
bury it.
happy.
All right.
Yeah.
Fine,
Anyway,
though.
yeah, we went to.
You got an extra camera hanging out? You probably have an old camera somewhere.
Yeah, I'll find something in between.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. I have no doubt.
But yeah, we went to Jacksonville the weekend before
Right.
Thanksgiving, and St. Augustine to see the lights. And the St. Augustine lights are really cool. They do the whole entire city. The old part of the city is lit up. Every restaurant, every house, everything. So it's really nice. And we had everybody over except for my brother and his family for Thanksgiving. So that was really,
Well, you not
really
like
nice.
your brother?
He lives in Atlanta. Everybody else lives here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
And
it harder.
Okay.
Yeah, he was actually in Hilton Head, where his in-laws live, where his wife is from.
Right.
That week, so it was great. And then Sunday was our anniversary, 29th anniversary.
Woohoo! That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
The 25th was my wife's birthday.
Right?
We've been partying hardy around here.
So you're tired too, in other words.
Yeah, I need a vacation from my vacation.
Oh my God, I said that during the course of that time. I was like, I need a vacation from this vacation.
It wasn't a vacation.
Well, it sort of
Wedding.
was. I know, but it was
I only had
it
to
was
take 1 day
fun.
off work.
I mean, I may groan about my body, but it was all fun.
I'm a mother-in-law.
I know.
You're a mother, all right. I mean, yeah, in-law. Yeah, and that's what it.
that.
She's the mother of a mother-in-law. Beware, John Michael. Don't cross her path.
No.
Your inner pad is showing.
No.
That's her mother.
The only thing that I got kind of mad about was when we went to the house, and I had looked up the house before we got there,
Mm-hmm.
so I could see what it looked like, and then they use it as an Airbnb. So they have like 4 houses at this place you can use during the wedding. It's like an all-inclusive thing.
Right.
So we had the biggest house which they also eat for Thanksgiving. But it said there was a washer and dryer. So, which, I mean...
Well, there was. It's just locked up.
Can I finish my story?
Go ahead. Sorry.
So, it said there was a washer and dryer. It said where it was. So I went to open, and Ryan had brought some wet stuff. I said, it's okay, we could just put it in the dryer when we get there. So we went to the room where the washer and dryer was supposed to be, and it was locked.
Yep.
So I sent them an email because you can't call them. And the property manager said, we don't let guests use those.
What? Seriously?
Okay, so I found out later that in the bottom of the house, there's 3 washers and dryers that they use for the whole facility. And I think she thought I was asking about that. And I said, I'm not asking you about the room underneath the house where all the washers and dryers are. I'm asking you about the upstairs where it says there's a washer and dryer. I would not ask you to come in to use something that's clearly marked for employees only. I wouldn't ask somebody to do that. Right. She goes, well, thanks for letting me know. We'll take it off the Airbnb amenities list. So
nice answer.
There was another house down the hill that we used their washer and dryer, but it made me mad, and I don't think I was overreacting because it was on the list of things that were there.
Right, and we were counting on it.
That's like if they had locked up one of the bathrooms and not let us use them.
Sorry, you can't use this bathroom.
So it's still on the Airbnb amenities list. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Like maybe a couple weeks, make sure everything's cool and they didn't charge them any extra money or anything.
Right.
And then I'm gonna report them to Airbnb because that's lying.
You should report them.
Right.
If they have that listed on the amenities and then they don't provide you that amenity, that's ridiculous.
My sister goes, why do you need a washer and dryer? I said, because I didn't bring like a whole ton of regular clothes because I thought I could wash like my underwear and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, none of your business why. It's because I want to.
Because if it said there was a washer and dryer, I factored that into my packing.
Right.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
I agree.
Like if they said no washer and dryer, I would have brought like 4 shirts, 4 pairs of pants, or whatever. But I didn't because I thought there was a washer and dryer. So there. Did you know, on this day in 1492,
Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
No, he was the first European to set foot on the Hispaniola. It's when he landed.
He was in a moo-moo?
He was in a Christopher Columbus was in a moo-moo?
Yeah.
How does that rhyme with anything I said?
Ocean blue.
I didn't say ocean blue. He did.
I did. Okay. She was continuing. That's the only thing I know about history. And you just blew it for me, Chuck. I'm sorry. You blew it for me, Chuck. It's too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Okay. I'm good with that. I can live with that. In 1932.
Don't forget, I have the key to your show right here in my mouse click.
Yeah, I know.
As long as I don't drop it on the floor and can't find it again.
Funny. In 1932.
Washer and dryer still on the list.
Oh. Lisa's out for vengeance.
Swiss physicist Albert Einstein is granted an American visa. In 1955, Martin MLK Jr. leads the Montgomery bus boycott. This is all in this date.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, what else are you going to do in the middle of, before Christmas? It's snowing outside. What else are you going to do? Lead a revolt on the bus system? Or
how are you supposed to go
you
shopping?
mean Black Friday didn't exist yet? In 1996, at 18 years old, Jermaine O'Neal becomes the NBA's youngest player. Before the show, I happened to look it up. He is still in the NBA 17 years later.
Part of the Jackson 5.
Not a Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
At first, I thought Jermaine O'Neal was going to be Shaquille, by some other name, but
no,
is still playing.
Oh.
17 year. That's pretty impressive for a kid that started at 18. All right. Famous birthdays on this date. 1782. Martin Van Buren was born.
Yeah,
He was the 8th U.S. president.
he's dead.
18. I was telling Lisa before the show what a diverse list this was of characters on the birthdays today. 1839. General George Custer is born. 1901. Walt Disney's born. 1976. An actress I don't know by the name of Amy Acker was born.
Oh, she's awesome. She was on Buffy, the TV show Buffy,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
and she was also on the spinoff. What was it called? The Vampire. Borealis played him. I don't know.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of the name though. In 1985, to show how diverse this is, Frankie Muniz, the actor / race car driver, was born.
Cool.
Yep, he's going up to Xfinity
Yeah.
this year. Yep. So that's that. Lisa sent me this really cool thing about characters from the Andy Griffith Show, who also ended up supplying voices for Winnie the Pooh movie.
No, all 4 of those people supplied. Yeah,
I said
Right.
not all the actors, and
all 4 of the ones I sent you.
yes, that was what I was getting to.
But I
Sterling
supplied,
Holloway,
I supplied the voice for Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Oh, bother.
Of course you did. Sterling Holloway, who played Burt Milner in the episode of Merchant of Mayberry, voiced Winnie the Pooh. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Hal Smith, who played Otis Campbell. Otis was a great character. He was the drunk. He voiced the owl. Howard Morris.
I love when Otis would put himself in jail
I love
when
it.
he was drunk.
Yep. He was a classic.
Yeah.
Howard Morris, who played Ernest T. Bass. He was another great character. Played Gopher.
Oh, really?
And Clint Howard, who played Leon, voiced Roo.
Clint Howard was Ron Howard's little brother.
Yeah, the younger brother. Right.
Yeah. He also did that big, what was that show about the bear? He did something in the bear.
Oh yeah, Gentle Ben. No.
No, it wasn't Gentle Ben.
Oh, no.
It was something in the bear, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, he was the head kid on that show.
Yeah.
Ron Howard's little brother.
Yep. All right. Anyway, I thought that was a neat little ditty. I mean, 4 people from that TV show, which was, of course, very, very hot at that time.
Yeah.
You know, it was the number 1 show on TV. So that kind of makes sense. But I mean, 4 people from in that movie of all things, which is absolutely classic. Pretty cool. All right, let's move along. We've got other stories to tell. An elephant herd tramples a car after a baby elephant was struck along a Malaysian highway.
Oh,
Don't mess with the babies.
good for them.
Yep.
Man, I hope they wreck that car.
Well, they ain't hurt anybody, thankfully, but they did trash the car.
Good.
The car,
Good.
Oh. Now, here's a car brand I've never heard of. The car, a white Perodua Axia.
Is that India or something?
Is in India.
Are you cussing
It
at
was driven
us?
by a 48 man and his wife and son were in the car. And boy, was that a mistake. You don't run into a baby. Well, the thing is that the road was drizzly and foggy at the time, and they couldn't see. And they bumped the elephant. By the way, the baby elephant got up and was fine. The car, not so much.
Good.
All right, next story.
Wait a minute. I like that story.
All right, well,
I
we
was-
don't have a ton of
I was-
time. Go ahead.
What, the baby elephant?
What about the baby elephant?
I don't know. I was looking for the baby elephant. There he is. I wanted to show everybody the baby elephant. All right, hang on.
All right.
I gotta show a baby elephant.
Baby elephants are cute.
There, all right, there's the baby
There's the
elephant.
baby elephant.
So
The
everybody.
baby elephant's bigger than a car.
But they still did it.
I love baby elephants. They are so adorable because they're big and their nose hasn't caught up to them yet. So it gets bigger, but
Like that one where that baby
Really
elephant
short.
is swinging its nose around because it can't
yeah,
stop.
Right.
right. They're so cute. All right, thanks, Chuck.
You're welcome. Did that fulfill your
I'm better now.
baby elephant fix?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm better.
All right, now, way back when, I went in 1980, Family Feud with Richard Dawson.
That was the best show.
It was so good. It's not bad now. I watch it all the time.
Richard Dawson
At
was just
night,
so funny.
Steve Harvey.
So good.
Steve Harvey's pretty good,
Yeah,
too.
he is funny.
Yes. Oh, Richard Dawson was great. He had contestants. They had to take herpes tests before they went on the show because Richard kissed everybody.
You did.
Did it take them before or after?
Before.
Oh, okay.
Before, so that he wouldn't get herpes by kissing them.
That's so funny.
Oh.
Well, they'd have to take a lot more tests today.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, Steve Harvey doesn't kiss anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if Richard was doing that today, they'd be taking like a whole battery of like 27 tests.
Oh, my God, yes. AIDS does COVID test. You're right. Exactly right. So I thought that was pretty funny, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I can fill you in on the detail of
Yeah.
the story, but they give them all herpes tests.
I never heard that before. That is kind of funny,
I
but
haven't
yeah.
either. That came out in a book.
He might have been a bit of a perv, but who knows? I like Richard Dawson.
You think? You think?
Maybe. That's.
Remember when he was also in Hollywood Squares and stuff?
Oh yeah.
What's the one? What's the name of that show he was on the panel? Richard Dawson. When he was
Match Game?
Match Game.
Match Game.
Oh yeah.
He was outright naughty on Match Game.
Yeah, he was.
I think they were all drunk on that.
I think you're right.
He was.
All right, next story.
He was.
What?
Before you move on, he was fabulous in Hogan's Heroes too.
Oh yeah.
I
love
loved
that
him in
show.
Hogan's Heroes.
That show could have gone longer, but it didn't. You know, the funny, talking about that show just for a moment, Hogan's Heroes, it was all Jewish people making fun of Nazis. Because all the actors were Jewish,
Yeah.
which I find really
Colonel
ironic.
Klink and Colonel Klink.
Yeah.
He said the only way he would do the show is if he could play Klink as a
Bumbling
buffoon.
fool.
Yeah.
I can see that. That's funny. All right. Darsh, at first I thought this was going to be a Florida story, but it's almost just as good. It's at Disneyland.
Yeah, close enough.
A 26-year-old man arrested for stripping nude on Disneyland's It's a Small World
He
ride.
wanted to show everybody is small.
Oh! Bump.
It's a small dick after all. What?
You had to go there.
I had to. Well, you opened the door, so I just ran right through it.
I wasn't talking about people's wieners.
Yes, you were.
Sure you
Yes,
weren't,
you were.
Lisa. Sure. Not talking about that at all.
You should just let a small wiener after all, because that was the talking about.
It's a
All
small.
right. Well, they arrested that little dick.
Did he say why he did it?
Double bump.
No?
It was just
Want
he's a California nut job. They are full of them in
Maybe
LA.
it's just really warm in there.
Yeah, that's it. Lisa sent me this plaque. Actually, post the plaque first. It's the next one. Facebook.
Wait! Slow down! They're just watching the video of the guy jumping in the water naked,
I thought he
so.
was still looking.
Oh,
He was
okay.
still looking at the open.
Could have been
wasn't gonna
doing
go-
that.
I
could have been doing that
Well,
too.
I'm gonna
But
do that much on it. I do have a good number of stories though, because we talked a lot at the beginning of the show, which is fun. But it sets off, it messes with my directorial thing.
Yeah.
Lisa and I just want to
So
make
the
it as
guy
hard
tried
as
to
possible.
run. So Dersh, go ahead. You watch the video. Finish the rest of the summarizing the story for me.
Well, I had to stop because you wanted me to show this plaque, which is now being shown. So the people out there won't know what happened because you wanted me to show a plaque. So there.
You saw it up to the point where he was running into the fountain, right?
Yeah.
That's where they got him. That's the end of the story right there. You see, that's why I wasn't going to pop it.
He tried
Got off
to
the ride, ran and got in the water. And
he tried to escape, but he came up a little.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
He tried to escape, but he came up a little short.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. All right, now check out this big ground marker. It says commemorating the first official 4th of July celebration in the United States at Salem, North Carolina, 1783.
Nice.
It's now Winston-Salem.
It's now Winston-Salem.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That might be near Old Salem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's probably downtown there.
No, it's Old Salem. Old Salem is a place.
Oh yeah, it would be an Old Salem. Not.
I have been there twice.
Have I been there?
No,
Why haven't you taken me there?
because you can't walk.
It's only an
We-
hour from here.
That's
We
a
were-
long walk.
Is it? I'm not walking there. They have this thing called an automobile.
Then you gotta walk after you get out of the car.
Is it a
Yeah,
long
we-
walk down there?
When we came up to North Carolina, we were in the old part and of Winston-Salem, but I wish I'd have known about this because I would have found it.
Yeah, so Old Salem
Really
is
cool.
like this part where I think you have to pay like $5 or $10. But
Yeah.
it's all old from when the Moravians came,
Right.
It's cool.
Carolina, and they have like a baker and like the people dress up like the Moravians,
Mm-hmm.
and kids go up there on field trips a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been there twice. And
That's
it's
neat.
really cool at Christmas, and they have this thing
Yeah.
called the tea ceremony or something, but it's all sold out
I'd
already.
actually like to see that because I used to go to Sturbridge Village as a kid.
Oh, Stowbridge is amazing.
Isn't that?
Oh,
Is it?
that's
Are they
the best.
similar?
I don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know
Been to Sturbridge.
Yeah, it is. It's very similar. The same thing with Williamsburg does the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably kind of like Williamsburg, but like as not as big of a
Right.
scale.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, we love those kind of things at Stowbridge,
Sturbridge.
When we were there,
Right.
I'm telling you, they make the best turkey pot pie
Yeah, they
that
do.
you had ever had in your entire life. It was amazing, and it was gigantic,
Yeah.
single
They make it
serving.
They do it old back like the recipes that they did back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
Oh,
for
it's
some
good.
reason, my kids were obsessed with the cider that they had. Like it was
The cider there, yeah, the cider.
in Old Salem.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
every time somebody would go, like if another kid would go on a field trip, I had to give them extra money so they could bring the other kids back
Cider.
on a cider.
We love that too. The best cider though ever is at a little place that's right down the street from Ben and Jerry's ice cream factory. And
Yeah?
everything they make in there is cider. They had cider donuts, cider biscuits.
Well,
Cider.
I'm gonna argue. I can argue that one with you. We're never gonna get this article. So I'm done today.
Well, see, that's why
that's
we can
okay.
save them for next week.
Yeah. I'm gonna argue slightly with you because I used to live in a place called Amherst, New Hampshire, and they used to get fresh cider all the time.
That's what this is. This comes right out of the tap. They make it and
Right.
they have samples right there. You get all the samples you want, and it's like
Right.
ice cold. Oh my gosh, it's
But
so
does
good.
this store also have a ton of maples
No,
sugar?
because it's not in New England.
You ever had maple sugar candy?
Yeah, they have all that. It is in New England, Lisa. It's
Oh no, I mean in Old Salem they don't.
not in Old Salem, but yeah, the Ben and Jerry's is up there in Vermont,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
so
yeah.
it's in Vermont.
They have Moravian.
Oh, I thought you were talking about some place in Salem.
No, they have
No.
Moravian cookies,
Thirst.
though. Those really thin ginger cookies
Yeah.
that are like paper.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have bread. It's really awesome. Like, we brought some bread and my kids ate it on the bus on the way home.
Yeah.
Hey, is my join on in conversation, please? Say anything. Tell us we're crazy. Tell us we're funny.
Oh, I guess it's more than $5 or $10. Now it's $27
For-
to go to Old Salem.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Because it's like a museum.
It's worth it though. It's awesome.
Yeah. Museum and garden.
Lisa sent me this. It's actually an old story that's been revisited, but it's really a cool story. Twins separated shortly after birth were both named Jim and led wildly parallel lives.
Don't
Jim
really look
Lewis
like
and
twins.
Jim Springer were identical twins in the 40s when to a 15-year-old mother, but were separated and put up for adoptions weeks later. The parents named them James and Jim for short. Both were good at math and woodworking and struggled with spelling. Both went into similar careers, one as a security guard and one as a deputy sheriff. Similarities can be explained by the men sharing the DNA, but some of the other examples are similarly inexplicable. They both had a beloved childhood dog named Toy and a brother named Larry.
That's weird.
They both married women named Linda, got divorced, then got remarried to women named Betty. Both of them did this.
And they didn't know each other.
And they did not know each other. Both of them had identical smoking and drinking habits. Both were habitual nail biters. Both of them had a distinct tension headache at age 18. They both drove Chevrolets and vacationed at the same beach in Florida, despite both living in Ohio.
Isn't that crazy?
They even named their sons the same name with just one letter difference: James Allen and James Allen.
That's amazing.
This is crazy. They first met in 1979 when they were 39 years old. Their unique story, after one of them decided to pursue finding the other through the court system. So that's how they found each other.
Before ancestry got
And this is before DNA and everything. Yeah. How amazing is that? They were both on Johnny Carson, by the way. There is a video of them.
How'd they find? Did it say how they found
I
each
seem
other?
to remember this story.
Yeah.
Because I was watching Johnny Carson
Yeah.
pretty religiously in 1979.
Well, who
I
did?
was working 3 to 11 shifts. I got home, Johnny was on.
Yeah.
I used to work the 10 to 4 a.m. shift.
Oh, I hated the balls shifts.
What?
Balls. They call them balls because it was the worst shift.
Oh.
I loved it.
Balls is a Navy term signaling midnight, by the way.
Oh.
Um,
Why?
because the tone the bells.
Why didn't
Because-
they call them bells?
Make.
Why didn't they call it bells?
Don't know.
They were drunk.
Because they're Navy guys. What else are they
They're
gonna
probably
do?
drunk.
Not on ship.
Might be.
No, that's only when. Oh no, you get on duty. Your ass is in the brig.
Or
They call it
doing.
a brief.
Or painting the side of the ship for the next 6 years.
Yeah. Pink
Yeah, with
That-
a toothbrush.
with a toothbrush, exactly.
Yeah.
Cleaning every
So anyway,
latrine.
isn't that story absolutely amazing?
Yeah.
All
By the way,
those
they don't
things?
separate twins anymore when they adopt them.
Makes sense.
It's actually-
That makes perfect sense. Well, what kind of wild story is that? I mean, so many coincidences. I mean,
First of all, the Linda and the Betty thing is just weird.
How do they both? How do they both name their sons Jay Allen when one with one L, one with 2 L's? Pretty weird. Pretty weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that makes you go, or in my case, bother.
Here's another old story that's very cool. Woman's wild story of surviving $14,500 skydive fall because of fire ants.
What?
Yep.
Long
You
time
have,
ago.
you have a 50% chance of surviving a fall from 48 feet, a 4-story building. You have a 90% mortality rate if you fall from 84 feet, a 7-story building. If you're falling from 14,500 feet, just over 2.5 miles, you can safely bet you're not getting out alive.
Right. But she did get her parachute open, sort of.
Yeah.
Near the end.
In 1999, Joan Murray traveled to Ensign, North Carolina, to embark upon her 37th free fall with the purpose of testing out her new equipment. Apparently, that equipment didn't work.
Right, but she had done it before, so it's not like it was the first
Her
time.
backup parachute did open at 700 feet, but it quickly deflated. Oh, that's a problem. So she plummeted to the ground at 80 miles an hour. She thankfully survived because she slammed into the ground onto a live mound of fire ants.
And then did you read the rest of it? You know why?
Yeah,
What?
okay. You can tell the
Sometimes
story
you
if you want.
don't read the articles.
Yeah. Most of her bones were shattered, her teeth fillings flew out, her face was severely bitten by ants, as you might think. She fell into a coma for 2 weeks, but she survived. And how she survived is considered a miracle, duh.
Yeah, you think?
I'm scrolling down. She had 200 stings on her body. The most unbelievable part about the story is that she actually skydived again only 2 years after the fall.
No, that I wouldn't
That's the
do.
good part.
Which part?
The reason she stayed alive
Yeah.
is because the ants were biting her so much that it made her heart not stop.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, they were biting her so much that the adrenaline made her heart not stop.
That's
So
amazing.
she didn't die, and she could feel the ants biting her, but she couldn't do anything because she was broken.
Wow.
Wow.
Then she went in the coma later.
Wow.
Well, I
So-
bet she's glad she went in a coma.
So, yeah.
Her chances of surviving that kind of fall is just
But isn't that weird? Like all of the ant venom
Right.
kept her alive.
that's amazing. We help you. We help you.
We bite you. You taste good.
Right. Tasty. All right. Let's see. Beginning of car stuff. Cool. Timing's perfect.
Our stuff.
Yep. First one. You've got to show the Instagram picture. You can show the video if you like, because this is Coochie Coochie Coo.
What's
Ding-
Gucci Gucci?
Dinger's baby.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Era.
know what you're talking about.
See the Instagram one I sent you?
Yeah, okay, there he
What's
is. There it
there
is.
you
She's
go.
a baby.
Show the baby. People love the baby. Lisa goes mad for the baby. Why is everybody so quiet? You guys were chatting right along, and now it's quiet.
I don't know.
Because they were mad that you made me take the elephant off. That's why.
No, it's almost like we get disconnected somehow. Did anybody say
Yes,
something?
the baby.
Let me know that you guys are still there.
He looks just like his dad too. He's almost as tall.
Probably drives like him.
Yeah. Look how cute he is. If he's half the driver his daddy was, he's going to be a hell of a driver.
He's got a little face.
AJ Allmendinger is a very good driver. The kid's already practiced some road courses in his living room.
Yeah.
So he's shifting through the corners.
A little face.
Isn't that cute? He's a baby.
That's funny.
Yep.
He reached the pedals just like that.
Hey, I skipped the fake one. Do you still have it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. This one here pretty cool. I'll wait until it's up.
Okay. It's up. Everybody out there can see it.
Farm out. That's Dale Earnhardt. That's Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet. That's the grand opening in 1987. It looks like, based on the front ends of those cars.
We drove kind of past that.
Yeah, we did.
It's not where you would think it would be. It's not near where it used to live.
Right. It's out in the country,
Out on the way
heading
to
towards the
mountains.
woods. Yeah. And you know who helped him start it, of course.
Who?
Rick Hendrick.
Rick Hendrick.
Rick Hendrick.
Okay.
Yeah. He was involved in it. He got well, even though they were competitors, they still were friends. Isn't that cool? Look how young he was.
Rick Hendrick wasn't stupid either. He knows a good deal when he sees one.
Well, Rick Hendrick actually got in trouble for some car, before NASCAR.
Yeah, I don't remember all
Like
that.
some Honda thing or something.
Yeah. He also Terry Albani Chevrolet he helped open.
I know where that is. It's near where I work. It's in Greensboro.
Yep, it is.
It's still
It's
there.
been open a long time. Been open longer than Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet, I believe.
It's right up the street.
I think it's older. So how cool is that? We miss Dale.
Yeah, man.
But it's still open. I don't know who owns it, but it's still open.
That's cool. Well, Teresa, no doubt.
Maybe not.
So it could have been sold back. Could have been sold off. I don't know.
Probably Teresa, she doesn't like anybody else to use the name.
Yeah.
If she could make Junior stop using his name, she would.
Hope they updated the building.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just saw a billboard for it. We didn't really see the building.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's see. The next story is the biggest shocker that I could think of. RFK Racing is hiring to drive the number 6 car. David Ray.
Woohoo.
Wow.
I mean, he was a good driver, and he didn't wreck a lot of stuff. But I of all the guys you could bring back or put in a car,
Yeah, he would not be in my top 10 list.
you wouldn't even think of him.
No.
It must be the relationship he has with Brad Keselowski.
They brought Trevor Bayne back too.
Yeah.
I mean, not for Cup, but
Right.
well, for a couple. Did he do a couple Cup?
He did a couple
races?
cups. So anyway, that's pretty weird news. I mean, that happened last week. Holy moly, we weren't here last week, so I wanted to make sure we mentioned that.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And he's not doing it full time.
Right. But it says back behind the wheel to chase that coveted Harley J. Earl trophy. Oh wait, that's Daytona.
Yeah, he's not doing full time.
So he's not full time. He's doing Daytona.
He's doing a few.
Yeah. All right, Blaney. Durst, you're gonna get to brag about Blaney. Go to the next one.
Blaney.
No. We're.
Blade.
I want to show that first picture there with Newgarden with his tattoo of Blaney on his leg, like he said he would get.
You think that's real?
I would not be surprised.
It's probably henna.
It's probably a rub-on or something like that. But
That's
Blaney
funny.
with his trophy, and Blaney's got a beer in his hand, by the way, and
Well,
he looks rather
Blaney has not
slashed.
had a drink in his hand since he won.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. You know, I shaved. Doesn't mean I have to stop drinking.
I know, that's messed up they made him shave.
He looks
Yeah.
tiny without it. The coolest thing I'm going to talk about with those two. First, Blaney won the Coca-Cola 600 and ran into the stands, and shook everybody's hands and got patted on the back. The next day, Newgarden won, and he ran into the stands too and got patted on the back because Blaney did the day before. Remember that?
Yep.
That was wicked. Yeah, that's the order. How cool is that?
Awesome.
And yes, Newgarden looks like he'd be a Nazi or something, but he's a really nice kid.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
That
I
is.
love that.
I love it.
Yeah. Gotta
Very
love
cool.
it. Yep. All right, so let's see. I have 10 minutes left, and I actually got through all the topics, believe it or not.
Well, that's why I was
Let's
trying
share-
to. That's why I was stalling, Chuck, and you
Oh,
wouldn't.
we can go back and talk.
You wouldn't
Hey, you
let me
go back and
show the elephant, and now
You
look
can
what
go-
happens.
If we have any time left, you can go back and show your elephant, okay?
That sounds very.
Elephant's gone.
Oh, you've got it. It's in your history. Just go back
Elephant
and history. Look
is-
up down.
Elephant is out of here.
Yeah.
I can show you a North Carolina peach. So,
You can in a moment. Let's finish this, and if we have any time left, you can show any. No, I'm gonna say no, almost.
oh man, almost got there.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
So close.
Latest NASCAR news. What I do. It's like
The Iowa race.
It really is
sold
like
out.
herding cats.
Did you know that, Nurse?
Huh?
The Iowa race is already sold out.
That's cool. Or she's ignoring you.
Okay, whatever.
Does she?
No, I heard.
Okay.
That required. Oh yeah.
It's not.
Remember, you're on the air too.
It's not like I'm going to it, so
I think they ought to do a Field of Dreams entrance.
yeah, that would be fun. But yeah, I guarantee you that thing filled up in what, an hour after it opened.
I don't know, and it's named after
Yeah.
corn.
Yeah,
What a surprise.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they just opened up the Chicago Street Race tickets today.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I want to go to that, but
Yeah.
man,
I don't want to go to that. That would
that
require being in Chicago.
well, the part of Chicago it's in.
80s, it was a different city.
Well, the part of Chicago it's in is great. You know, down there by the Bean. And
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
the
know
park
that.
down there is gorgeous. But
That's the high end area.
last year the bleacher seats where you couldn't even see the live bands playing was started at $750.
That's crazy. Plus, everybody got killed and raped and murdered when they went.
Yeah.
Like, that's what all the people on Twitter said. They were going to die.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the end of the race as we know it.
if it was in the south side of Chicago, that might be true.
Yeah, but it wasn't even.
Yeah. Other news, Advent Health joins Legacy Motorsports for 2024. Will sponsor Jimmy Johnson and Eric Jones. Jimmy Johnson's probably for one race.
That guy just
His-
needs to retire and go away.
He doesn't seem to get through his head that his talent has left the building.
Yeah, way long time ago left the building.
Yeah. Well, before he left NASCAR, he was done.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't winning anymore.
Yeah, he wasn't any good at open wheel
Yeah,
either.
remember
He was doing what Junior did so well.
lose?
20
You
sucked.
suck. Remember I said it was like he needed glasses?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Trackhouse Racing reportedly interested in a MotoGP team. We talked about this briefly last time. Yeah. There's a new update on it.
Somebody said they're a marketing company that has vehicles.
Yeah. Justin Marks announced that today,
Doesn't have
that his
to be
organization will field a MotoGP World Championship team starting in 2024. The newly formed team will be managed by Trackhouse Entertainment Group from Nashville, but will operate in Noal, Italy, in alliance with motorcycle manufacturer Aprilia and the Piaggio Group. So that's kind of neat. They're going to have a very European team.
exciting.
Far out. They really are diversified. I mean, they said sports entertainment company.
Yeah. They want to do.
They aren't kidding.
Yeah, they're not in Mooresville anymore. They're in Nashville.
Huh.
What? Tell us all. Share with your friends.
Well, you guys are talking, so I'm staying.
No,
I'll
we're
go
not.
in reading. Chris Buescher is at the track in Phoenix with some other guys doing tire testing this week.
Cool.
And he's got his new paint scheme. And, of course, he's got another deal with Fastenal. They've been with Fastenal a long time over at that group. They used to be on Carl Edwards' car when he was there.
They used to be on Ricky Stenhouse's car, too, because I remember him doing those commercials.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. NASCAR R&D engineers honored for Garage 56 program. That's the new Chevy Camaro. What? You know what? What are they going to use at Chevrolet for a car when they no longer make the Camaro next year?
Yeah. Well, it won't be a stock car, I can tell you that.
It's
Malibu? Corvette?
It's going to have to be the Malibu. It's the only car left. Corvette they can't use. That
Why?
doesn't look anything like it.
Well,
The Camry still exists. The
new
Mustang
Corvette is
still
hot, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's all shaped the same. That would be
No.
a major aero
No,
advantage. I think Ford should have to use. I think Camaro. They should have to use a pickup truck or a Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Suburban.
The hood on the new Corvette is about 3 feet off the ground, the top of it.
Right. Well, the roof is only 3.5.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I looked at that thing and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to even sit inside that little cockpit thingy there.
Yeah. So anyway, the Garage 56 program that they were honoring was about the IMSA Camaro that they built.
Cool.
Yeah. Blaney has a new spotter beginning in 2024.
It does.
He's going to have Josh Williams has left and is going to spot for Zane Smith and Trucks. And Blaney is going to be getting who's he getting?
Laney is getting Harvick old spotter
Right.
because he's good at calming people down.
And like not trying to win a race when you don't have to with a national or the championship on the line. Is that the
Maybe
kind of
that-
thing
you
you're
know what
talking
I
about?
Oh, Tim Fedewa.
I said, Dirch,
Tim Fedewa is excellent.
I think it was Penske's idea because he said, I can't come to every race and talk to that boy.
Right.
Doug Duchart named president of Aspire Motorsports. Petty celebrating 75 years of racing, but not really because Petty doesn't even own the freaking team anymore.
His name is on it, though.
Yeah, I
Sort
think
of.
it's more of a
Not really.
name thing. He probably owns 1%, which is kind of weird. Your corn race, the Iowa Corn 350s, powered by ethanol. Is what it's
Iowa
called.
corn.
Ty Majeski won the snowball derby. Darcy, get your pictures of whatever you want to line up.
I've been running them the whole time we've been talking.
And Chase Elliott won the most popular driver
What
again.
do you do?
Oh wow. Am I surprised about that? Shock
Am I
face.
disappointed about that?
I
You know,
I'm
for some
so
reason,
shocked.
everybody that was here talking to us is gone.
Oh, boy.
No, we're really not.
They're not gone, they just haven't said anything.
Okay.
Or maybe they're gone.
Or maybe they're gone.
I don't know.
So, you wanted to talk about peaches and barbecue?
What?
Garth?
I've been running North Carolina stuff behind you as you've been talking.
I see that.
Where is
So
that?
we got Kepley. Since I've been there. It's at High Point.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it?
Great
That's
barbecue.
On the other side of, others.
Yeah. It's not far from you at all. That's cool.
Great barbecue. Little place.
That's cool. Dershie, please put up the link for the Right Side of Politics, which will follow this show at 8:30, sir. Please, please, please.
How much is it worth to you?
Nothing. What do I get paid for this? I do this out of the goodness of my heart.
All right. Well, if you promise to double my salary, I'll do it.
Yeah, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Yeah, I'll give you 10 times your salary.
10 times? Oh man!
Right?
Wow, I feel so lucky.
And a picture of a baby elephant.
Whatever makes you happy, because I've got 1 minute left and nothing to say of any major
10 times and a picture of a baby elephant?
Yes.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I feel like I just won the lottery.
Yes.
I don't know. What is our link, Chuck? I don't remember.
Oh, good Lord. We've been gone too long, have we?
Been gone way too long, man.
You're a trip, dude. I'll send it to you. Shit.
I got it.
We'll see with that. That's a bad word.
There.
Yay.
Hey! I'm gonna start wrapping it up while Dershie sees it. I sent you the link.
I got it. I think.
Alright. Alright, that'll work. Join Dersh and me at 8:30. We will be back next week at 7 o'clock. Same bat time, same bat channel. We don't have any more plans for some time to come, I don't think.
It's Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
In like 2 days.
Yeah, we're not Jewish, so there's
We
that.
have a menorah.
You haven't. You like the pretty lights.
I do. They're shiny.
Well, I don't think we have anything until after Christmas, but we're going to Munich on the 26th for a few days.
There's a bug on my drink.
Oh no, kill it. Kill it.
Munich.
Kill it.
Munich.
Oh, it's one of those
Christmas
stink
markets.
bugs.
Ooh, I almost made it through the loop. Cool. That's
No.
very cool.
Yeah, far out.
So-
All right, we're out of here. Same bat time, same bat channel. We will see you next week.
And that's a threat.
Love you, Lisa.
Shut up, Chuck.
Oh yeah. And Dersh, what do you got to say?
Get off my lawn, Chuck! It's brand new. I just had new grass put in, so yeah!
Dersh has officially lost his bird. I hope it's back in the next half hour. Good night, everybody.